George, I don't care about movies, but guys like them, they do. So before you get in that car and drive back to Modesto, just think about them, okay? Them and all the millions of other people that your stories will someday inspire. The future of the entire world is at stake, and you're our only hope.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. This is going to be my Star Wars Legends of Tomorrow video, Episode 9, so much George Lucas stuff. Just careful for spoilers if you haven't seen it yet. Help me, George Lucas, you're my only hope. This makes me so excited about Legends of Tomorrow this season, so much better than Season 1, almost better than The Flash right now too. So there is a new round of the Reverse Flash Ring giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this video. I have a couple updates about the video schedule at the end of this too. First day of 3-day videos. DCTV rules from like Tuesday nights all the way to Thursday mornings. So we'll see how long my voice holds out. But number 10 is just the basic premise of the episode, a George Lucas episode. The reason the writers said they chose this specifically is because so many of them, so many people in Hollywood are inspired by George Lucas's accomplishments, by the movies that he's made. So they wove that into the narrative where the characters were so inspired by him that they lost their powers because the timeline had changed and he never made those movies. So it was just a great nod to that, but there was a lot of deep mythology in the episode too. So number 9, we get backstory on the Spear of Destiny and what happened to Rip Hunter at the end of that first episode when he scattered them all across time just to protect them. So what happened is he'd been hiding a shard of the Spear of Destiny, just a single shard, not the entire staff itself. Grabbed the time matrix, sort of reprogramming his reality, gave him a new personality, basically changed him as a person from the ground up. But if you've watched Doctor Who, there's this character called Clara that gets fractured all across space-time. So there are a bunch of different versions of her existing in different time periods. So that seems like what's happened to Rip Hunter, because we see him show up during colonial times in this outfit here. So number 8 is they continue on their treasure hunt, like their Goonies treasure hunt to form the Spear of Destiny. We'll probably meet different versions of Rip Hunter that have different shards of the spear itself. But you do get that basic setup at the end of the episode. They have the medallion, and it's very Raiders of the Lost Ark, where you have the staff with the medallion on the top. That's what they're going for. It was a very George Lucas type episode, so of course the MacGuffin is one of the MacGuffins from a George Lucas movie. Number 7 is this huge mind trip too. It gets super meta because Citizen Steel coins the term Legion of Doom, taking inspiration from a Hanna-Barbera cartoon, which is the Super Friends cartoon in real life that he's talking about. So when he says he pulled it from a cartoon, that means that the Justice League has existed on television in Earth 1's history. So that just blows your mind. You're like, wait a minute, where did they get the inspiration for that? Like, did they create those fictional characters? Is there a version of Superman, Batman, Aquaman that actually exist on this Earth? So it's just meant to throw you for a loop. There's always been hints that the Batman characters exist in this universe, that Superman exists, like the joke about Felicity's codename Oracle already being taken, so Oliver already knows about Barbara Gordon, and the fact that they have the Hall of Justice on the Flash now. It's just like another hangar that's near Star Labs. So they're making Super Friends on the TV show Justice League style Hall of Justice. That's what it's called on the Super Friends cartoon. And Citizen Steel himself, as a child, watched the cartoon. Makes me so happy that he dropped that Easter egg. But you guys can let me know what you think that means for those characters in this universe. Number 6, you get the actual backstory on the Spear of Destiny, the spear that pierced the side of Christ, the Centurion's medallion that got the blood on it that empowered it, the difference between rewriting reality and rewriting time using basic time travel. So you rewrite reality, it's permanent, and it doesn't cause any time quakes. Like, you wouldn't know anything was different. The time travel changes, the time quakes that they explain, take a while to set in, so they have time to fix them. So changing reality, very, very bad. But my number 5 was actually Damien Darhk and Merlin throughout the entire episode. They were having more fun than anyone else. I totally loved the way they wrote them. They were way funnier. They're just casually breezing down the sidewalk, Merlin talking about all the fun stuff that he wants to check out when they're done killing all those people in 60s Hollywood, blows past the guard without missing a step, just stabbing him. They were so good in this episode. The elevator music.
Rip!
Just wait.
I will be so bummed out if these characters aren't around in season 3. Like, it's much better overall. All the characters are better. All of the writing, the structure of the episodes, everything is better. But really, it's the villains that I think are making the difference. So number 4, the most hilarious thing about the episode wasn't so much the George Lucas stuff, it was the way Rip Hunter's play was making fun of season 1 of Legends of Tomorrow. The way he was saying Vandal Savage wasn't a scary enough villain. It's basically the writers making fun of season 1, making fun of themselves. So it's like big eye winking from behind the camera. It was so good. But obviously you have all the George Lucas stuff that was going on, so there were a lot of specific George Lucas callouts. But number 3, all the George Lucas Easter eggs. So there was so much stuff happening around his character, like really obvious stuff when Adam was like, okay, I gotta get my Han Solo on now. Or they were talking about Raiders of the Lost Ark, the actual movie itself, Howard the Duck. They totally burned that at the end of the episode. The fact that Rip gives him the Spear of Destiny, but he throws all the props down the garbage chute. Into the garbage chute, Flyboy. I'm gonna ask you a question and your life depends on it. Where is the city dump? But just the way that they have to convince George Lucas to go back to film school and believe in himself. I want to make movies so that they can get their powers back. But Vixen has probably one of the best lines in the episode. She gets the Princess Leia line where she says, George Lucas, you're our only hope. Number 2 was the trash compactor pulled right out of Star Wars. Then they get into the big trash yard fight where the Reverse Flash shows up. Always busy, but always on time. Just making you wonder where he was. They're teasing a little bit of tension in the Legion of Doom. They're going to start fighting with each other pretty soon, but you get the sense that the Reverse Flash has been on some side mission that only he knows about, that they might address in a future episode, but they'll probably also address on the Flash TV show, because I'm expecting him to go back before the end of the season, even if it's only for a little bit. And they teased that the Black Flash would be coming on all the shows, meaning that he will appear on Legends of Tomorrow, probably coming for the Reverse Flash himself. Typically, the Black Flash only goes after other speedsters, so it's not like he'd be going after Merlin or Damien Dark when he came back. But my number 1 was Rip Hunter through the entire episode. The actor, Arthur Darvill, is so much better this season than he was in the first season. I feel like them giving him a different personality in the way that Tom Cavanaugh is a different character each season on The Flash really helped him out, because he's actually this really well-trained, really good dramatic actor, but a lot of his season 1 stuff just felt really bland, really vanilla. So this version of Rip Hunter is so much more fun than season 1 Rip Hunter. But I know I haven't addressed the heatwave stuff, which was a big runner in the episode. So he thinks that he's been hallucinating Captain Cold, but really it's just him working through his emotions. It's his subconscious just speaking out to him. But it took him a while to get there, so they go through all these different steps trying to mess with Heatwave's head, scanning it like they scan Rip Hunter's. They even do brain surgery on him. That was one of the funniest moments in the episode.
While you're at it, find Mick and...
Great.
What the hell are you doing?
Brain surgery, what does it look like?
So just a great episode. I know a lot of you were like, did you like Flash better? Did you like Legends better? Which was the stronger episode? I still like Flash better, but that's only because I like the characters better. The Legends story was a little more epic just because of the stuff they're dealing with, the Spear of Destiny. The Flash episode was more about Wally West fitting into the team and them figuring out a plan for defeating Savitar. So all the DC shows sort of move at their own pace. You have to remember that Legends of Tomorrow only has 17 episodes, while The Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, they all have 23 episodes. So their story tends to get stretched out just a little bit more. So let me know, what was your guys' favorite moment from the episode? What do you think that the Reverse Flash was doing when he wasn't helping out the Legion of Doom? Like he was off doing something else that was super secret. What's going to happen tonight, just an update on the schedule, is I'll post my Arrow episode video next, then I'll probably do a Legends of Tomorrow Legion of Doom trailer video, and then after that, I'll try to figure things out. There's going to be some more Star Wars Episode 8 posting, but there's supposed to be a special Marvel announcement. It might just be for Kingdom Hearts, so if there's something really big, I'll do a video for that too. Congratulations to the new Flash Ring giveaway winner, Brian Riley. Please private message me on the back end of my channel so I can get your contact details. there'll be a new round in my Arrow video that I'll post later tonight. But new Arrow coming later tonight, Black Siren, get hype, it's gonna be awesome. While you guys wait for that to post, you can click here for last night's Flash episode. You can click here for the Flash trailer for next week's episode. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's high five. I'll see you in the next video.